everyone, and hope you're well. Welcome to 2019. How are you? I hope you had a lovely Christmas and a fabulous New Year. I always love the beginning of the new year. It's nice to start afresh and start anew, hence the New Year's resolutions and goals. Now, I'm not one to follow any rules, let me tell you. You know, I can't be boxed in and I have to do this and have to do that. Can't do it. I'm not gonna, you know, fitness wise with my resolutions, I don't think fitness should be a resolution. It should be just something that you do all the time, every day, consistently. So my main thing for this year is consistency. I have a problem with being consistent. I've managed to get my fitness into gear and I'm consistent, and I go about 3 to 4 days a week, but it's 45 minutes. It's a small amount of time and it has like a compound effect. So you're better off doing small little things each day that accumulate to your end goal than doing massive things that cause you stress trying to conquer it all at once, because that for me is like extremely stressful. I'm not one for doing lists either. I find lists really intimidating. You look at it and you think, oh my goodness, you know. I write things down that I need to do, so out of memory, so I remember that I need to do them, but I don't do like, I can't do like a whole list. But what I have got is my 2019 diary that I can, it's got nice big massive pages which I love, so I can jot down notes, I can put down important dates, because one of the other things I want to do this year is remember people's birthdays and important holidays, because again, I'm not good with that. I don't remember people's birthdays. It's insane, unless it comes up in Facebook. So I want to make sure they're all written down in my diary and I can remember when they are, and I can become an adult and send birthday cards and Christmas cards and greeting cards. That's another one of my things this year, to actually send cards, because by the time I remember it or think about it, it's too late, and I'm just not good at that. I think it's a very old-fashioned thing to send cards, but it's a really nice thing. It's kind of like we've lost the art of post and writing, and I like that. So, you know, my neighbour next to my parents, like 80 years old, you know, sent me a Christmas card. It's just so sweet. It's just such a sweet thing to do, and I thought, oh, you know, by the time I get to it, it's like too late, always at the last minute. I think about it after. It's good intentions, but at the last minute. So I want to work on the little things like that, like writing notes, birthday cards especially, sending them to people abroad and things like that. Consistency. Again, with my diet, I eat a varied diet. You know, I am not going to cut out things that I love. I'm just not going to do it. I just don't eat so much of it. Like I used to have years ago, I'd always have like a fried breakfast Saturday and Sunday. Now, very rarely do I have a fried breakfast. But if I really feel like it, I will. But I don't overdo it. I don't eat biscuits every day. I don't eat chocolate every day. If I really, really fancy something, I'm going to have it. I cannot restrict myself. I don't work well under restriction. It just, no, I'll just be miserable. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, and this goes for everybody, you want to just work on being the best you that you can be. And you know, it takes a long time for some people to actually be comfortable in their own skin. It takes a long time to be who you are. I mean, I want to work on my confidence, and actually I am confident, but I've got this thing in my mind, like where you talk to somebody and something sort of locks in and it's like, oh, I'm not intelligent enough, or they're going to think I'm this, I'm thinking you know, am I wearing too much makeup? You know, I've got to stop the overthinking. That's another thing I want to stop this year, the sort of deep analysation of every encounter that I have, because that's what I'm like. Oh my gosh, you know, I met my new neighbour yesterday and I was like, oh my god, I didn't say, oh I did, she's going to think this, oh am I wearing too much makeup, is she going to think I'm like that? Well, I'm not like that. But you know, it's just like, take it or leave it. You know, people are going to take you as you are, and they're going to have their own assumptions about you. There's nothing you can do to change their assumptions about you or opinions about you. That's their opinions, never mind. You don't have to police yourself all the time. So I have to kind of remember that and go, right, this is, you know, people will think what they want to think. So yes, and then yeah, on the same thing of being yourself, I was watching this video the other day. She's called Andrea. I will link the video below. It's very, very informative and very clever. She's extremely talented, and she did 2 sides of her face, how not to do your makeup and how to do your makeup. And as I was watching this, and she has some amazing tips, so I highly recommend you watch, because you will learn something. I learned something, but I found it amusing because I watched it, and everything that she did on the wrong side of her face is exactly what I do. I was like, oh my god, that is exact. Should I watch me do my makeup? That is exactly what I do. She's like, you know, a lot of ladies use a big powdered bronzer brush and they do the fish face, and I was like, oh my god, I use that exact same, and I do that face. And that's not how you do your bronzer. You're meant to start at your hairline and just bring it down. And I was like, oh right, okay. And then a lot of ladies with the blusher, they smile and they put it on the apples of their cheek. You're not supposed to. I do that. The concealer all over the eye, I do that. The blocky brows, I do that. I did everything that she did on the wrong side, except for the colour matches. I think my colour matches are spot on. But I just thought, oh my gosh. So the next day, I did my makeup how she suggested. You know how makeup artists suggest, they're like, just put a little bit of concealer just where you need it, just here. And a little bit of this, and I tried to do and I was not happy, let me tell you. The whole day I was like, you know when you feel like you're underdone, like, and I thought, this face would be fine for the gym. But when I'm out and about, I like to be done because it makes me feel good. So the next day, I went to do my makeup how I normally do it, and I was like, oh, hallelujah. You know, oh gosh, I like doing my bronzer like this. I like putting concealer all over my eye. I like doing my blush the way I like it. And she wasn't saying that, you know, don't do it, but she was just for people that don't think their makeup's a bit off. But my point is, although she had some amazing tips and tricks, I, for the first time, was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually more comfortable with the way I do it, and I'm happy with the way I do it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is have faith in yourself and be happy in yourself, and you can take all the tips in the world from other people, but it might not work for you. Like I can't understand this bronzer from the ear. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I was getting all stressed doing my makeup, like I couldn't do it, you know. And I was just like, oh my god, you know, trying to do my brows lightly, and I was like, I hate this. This is horrible. Why am I doing it? Why change something that you like? Or it works for you, and oh, she had a really nude lip, and I was like, but I love a really nude lip, you know. And then I thought, no, I like how I do my makeup. Makeup and beauty it's almost like a therapy. It makes you feel good, even if you're not going anywhere. Say you're just going to the post office, but if you put a little bit of lipstick on, a bit of mascara, and it makes you feel good, then absolutely, makeup is the most amazing thing. I used to think, oh well, I'm not going anywhere. I don't go out, you know, I work from home, what's the point in wearing makeup? But the difference that it makes, even if I'm at home, I feel like a much better person. I feel more productive, I feel more confident, I feel like I can face the world. I feel ready, and I just feel good. And so I feel like, ladies, just put your makeup on, like put a lipstick on. You know, you see these really, really old ladies, like 80 years old, and they've got red lips, and you're like, and most people think, well, why did they bother putting their makeup on? They're like 100 years old, they're not going anywhere. But it's the way it makes you feel. And for me, that's a huge thing. I need to feel good. I need to smell good and shower, and like, okay, we all shower, but you know, sometimes, you know, you're feeling a bit blah, and you're like, oh, you know, have a bath, like use your most luxurious shower oils, your favorite perfume. Do all that it takes to make you feel good. That's what I've started doing with my perfumes. I used to say, oh, well, that's only for a night out, or that's for a special occasion. I'm putting it on because I feel $1 million in it, and it makes me feel good. Very important for your mindset. Also, I'm like banning my leggings. Like, I love my leggings and I'll wear them most times, but if I'm going out to meet people or for coffee, or you know, I make sure to wear like a pair of trousers or some jeans and just be a little bit more, you know, adult. A bit put together. It's fine if you're going to the gym or running errands or whatever. If you're going to meet for lunch or coffee or something, then put on a pair of jeans and just feel a little bit more dressed. That's kind of, you know, one of my things. What else? I mentioned the exercise. Exercise for me now there is no way. Like I used to, even last year, there were times where I'd go for a week, I wouldn't go for a week. If I don't go, I feel it mentally. Like for me, it's a huge mental thing. If I don't go to the gym, I'm going to be absolutely down in the dumps. It's just how it is with me. I've chosen exercises that make me feel good, that I enjoy. So yoga, massive. I do that about 2 to 3 times a week because it makes me feel grounded, more sort of more relaxed. Yeah, definitely more relaxed, but it just kind of, and it also helps to move your body around and stretch and just get your body out of sitting hunched at the computer, just stretching it out. I do some high intensity, which is body combat, which I love because it's so fun. The music's wild, the movements, you're punching, you're getting out all that hard energy that, you know, that's in your body that you just want to get out. You know, sometimes you just get all that thoughts and you can get it out through that high intensity. And afterwards, I feel like, I mean, insane. I feel great. It's so important. It's good for skin, it's good for your mind, it's good for your body, and it's fun, but you've got to choose something that you enjoy. The other class I do is a toning class. It's a mixture of like ballet, tone. You use the bands, so you use bands for like you know, like that. You use the bands on your legs. They've got like little hooks, and so you like put your foot in and you do like resistance training. That is what I like. I stopped doing body pump because I just didn't enjoy it anymore. I didn't enjoy it. I don't like it, the feeling on my tightness on my chest, and I much rather work with light resistance than heavy weights. And so yoga includes all of that. You're using your own body weight. You're doing planks. You're doing, you know, you're bringing your knee in. You're doing a lot of ab work. You're doing a lot, and that's just with your body, which is amazing. So I do sort of stronger yoga classes and more gentle yoga classes, and then with the tone class, you're using resistant bands. So it's, again, you're still working the body very hard, but you're using resistance, and there is a bit of cardio in there as well. And I enjoy those classes. It gets me out of the house. It gets me with other people. It's got music. I think the music as well really is massive for me as well. It's always such good music. It puts you in a good mood. You automatically drink a whole bottle of water and you come out feeling better. So I typically go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I might go Thursday if I feel like it, but I might not. And then Saturday. But the days I definitely go are about 4 days. And I feel in between those days that I don't go, I can feel like I need to go. And it's taken me 3 years to get consistent with exercise. But that's the key. It's not going, you know, hard every day. It's just consistency. 30 minutes, 20 minutes. If I don't go to the gym, I'll go for a walk into town. Just being outside, again, has a huge impact on mental health. Like, I love going on country walks. I can walk all day long. I love being out in the fresh air. I love seeing nature. I love being around it. I love the anticipation of the pub afterwards. Those kind of things. And especially after Christmas, when it's been all go, go, go and shopping and spending and sales, I cannot look at another shop. I cannot. You know, most Saturdays you go into town and you go around the shops. I'm so shopped out. So last Saturday, you might have seen in my pictures, was it Saturday? I don't know. We went to Box Hill. It's a beautiful landscape countryside here in Surrey, and it was like such a relief to be away from shops for once, to not be shopping, to not be looking at clothes. It was just so nice and what I needed to feel connected to the universe again, you know. And then just sitting in a pub and having a pint and a fish and chips, and those are the things, the little things that, you know, feed my soul, okay? Things like that. It's just so, So I highly recommend going out for a walk, putting your makeup on. And yeah, I will. If I'm going out for a walk, I'm putting a whole face of makeup because I like to feel good. Doing your hair, putting your best jewellery on, putting your new clothes on. Just do it, you know? Feel the best you can every day. Yeah, I could go on and on. So I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I just wanted to talk about my bits and pieces and what I'm going to be doing. Oh, I didn't mention goals. Okay. My only goal is to I say get better on YouTube, expand my subscribers. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I consider it my job, and I would love it to be, you know, a job for longer. Do you know what I mean? And so again, I have to be more consistent with YouTube, because I know I'm not. The minute I feel like, oh, you know, I haven't got an idea, or oh, I can't be got, oh, there's no point, no one's watching, I mustn't give up, and I must carry on being consistent. And that means consistently uploading. Can I say consistent anymore? I need to upload at least 3 times a week, which is what I'm going to try and do. So I would like somebody to hold me accountable, accountability partner. I want someone to hold me accountable. I need to film 3 videos a week, and I need to get them out. So I'm constantly jotting down ideas, and I'm constantly, you know, thinking of things to talk about, because, you know, I want to be helpful. I want to add value. I don't just want to sit here and go, oh, look what I bought. Oh, you know, it needs to be adding value to you. So however I can do that, let me know. I was thinking, yeah, no, this is, I always say that, I'm like, oh, I might do this, I might do that, and I never do it. So yeah, I want to add value. There we go. I hope you're all well. I'm going to come up with my best of beauty December favorites I've got coming, I think, and what I got for Christmas. I know you maybe I don't know, let me know, and some more makeup looks. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're well, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.